The clash in question was that of Shelbourne and Derry City in Tolka Park. It was always going to be vital, but few could have expected what happened on St Patrick's Day. This not to be missed. George Hamilton describes the action, and we join the game for the kick-off.
Make or break time for Derry City. Shelbourne kick-off, playing left to right in the red. Hutton beginning the surge, and an early ball played through to Peter Hutton. Oh, this could be a sensational opener. Penalty has been awarded. The challenge on the goalkeeper, Jody Byrne, on Peter Hutton as he made his way through. And in the opening seconds of this game, Derry City have a penalty. It all began with Carlisle's early ball to Hutton. And Hutton, a lovely little 1-2, got himself into the perfect space. Jody Byrne swiftly out of his goal, and that challenge adjudged to have been a foul by Pat Kelly, the referee. It's a penalty to Derry City. And Jody Byrne has been sent off. A sensational beginning to this match. It was adjudged to have been a professional foul, deliberately preventing a goal-scoring opportunity. And the referee, if he sees it like that and calls it like that, is quite entitled to send the man off. The man in question is the Shelbourne goalkeeper, Jody Byrne, and he goes. And the man who takes his place and must first of all face a penalty kick is none other than Shelbourne's top scorer, Gary Haylock. And a sensational opening at Tolka Park, and Haylock very nearly saved it. Well, they'll talk about that again and again and again. Pat Kelly saw this as a deliberate foul by Jody Byrne on Peter Hutton, and therefore he had to be sent off. Throw by Coyle, and now Kearney to get it away. Now it's Howlett. It's now Speak. Hanrahan's going through the middle. That's laid inside for him. Joe Hanrahan against Haylock. 2-0. Eight minutes on the watch, and Joe Hanrahan, who's had a barren enough season with only 3 goals so far, notches number 4 and puts Shelbourne 2 goals behind, and he was always to be favoured against the stand-in goalkeeper. Plenty of vocal support for Shells now. Half-time approaching. They've held it to 2, those opening goals in the first 8 minutes of the match. Rolled now for McNeville, cannoning off Peter Hutton and reaching Greg Costello. Howlett. And Neville. In goes Dully. O'Neill lost it and got it at the second attempt. And Mooney winning it back for Derry. No offside here. It's Speak against Whelan. Speak on his own. Oh, the post saved Shelbourne. Jonathan Speak had no support. We'll have a look at that in a moment. But the attack isn't over yet. And eventually Cody and Howlett and Brown tangling, and the frustration's boiling over, and John Cody is now going to receive the yellow card for that. Protests continue, but what about that for an effort from Jonathan Speak? Nobody in close support. He had to do it all on his own, and with Haylock beaten, it was the post that came to Shelbourne's rescue. Whelan this time pushing over Speak, and here comes another card, and that's Whelan off! And Pat Kelly sends off the Shelbourne defender for use of the elbow, it can only be, on Jonathan Speak, and the second Shelbourne player is sent to the line. Well, that all came from the long clearance from Dermot O'Neill. Anto Whelan and Jonathan Speak were awaiting the ball's arrival, and the challenge there, deemed by Pat Kelly to have been too much to take. Anto Whelan joins Jody Byrne in the dressing room, and Shelbourne, the prospective champions, are reduced to 9 men. So in need of goals, Shelbourne have released Gary Haylock from his duties as the replacement for the send-off Jody Byrne, and Peter Coyle is between the posts for the second half. Went McCarthy. That was Kearney, and it wasn't too successful. Oh, Haylock, the first opportunity he's had, and he wasn't so very far away. Gary Haylock seizing on the opportunity in a trice, and he wasn't so very far off the target. Now Carlisle. Oh, threaded through to Speak. He's not offside. Here's Johnny Speak, and that surely wraps it up for Derry City. If there was ever much doubt about it, with 11 men playing 9, finally they beat the offside trap, and Paul Carlisle's perceptive ball into the path of Johnny Speak is finished with his 12th goal of the season. Shelbourne 0, Derry City 3, and the match that Derry had to win to keep going in this championship. Now Carlisle, and this time he's gone for McCann on the far side, and McCann lobs Coyle. Oh, Martin McCann scores his very first goal for Derry City, and that's 4-0. McCann again in receipt of a most perceptive ball from Carlisle. Makes no mistake, brilliant control, brilliant finish, and even a regular keeper would have a difficulty with that one. Well, it's hardly surprising. They've seen enough. Shelbourne's worst defeat of the season about to be concluded. The circumstances controversial. The 9 men couldn't hold out. Well, Carlisle did well to keep it in. Carlisle now facing Neville. Oh, still it's Paul Carlisle, and he's got number 5. Well, certainly his performance has earned him that success. For once, not the provider, but the finisher. Doing well to keep it in the first place, that long crossfield ball. And then, well, the resistance simply crumbled before him. And Paul Carlisle was there to finish off number 5.
That controversial match has certainly had a bearing on the top of the Premier Division, with Shelbourne's lead now cut to 4 points. Derry City have moved above Cork City, who lost to Athlone on St Patrick's Day. And with 4 games to go, Shelbourne still have the title in their grasp, but the remaining matches are the most difficult of the leading contenders, beginning with tomorrow's game in Terryland Park against Galway United. Galway have shown a dramatic improvement in form of late, and this is just the time of game where bottom might undo top. Fellow strugglers Athlone Town, Drogheda United, Sligo Rovers and Bray Wanderers all have difficult away matches against sides